All right, owning a home is the American dream, and it remains an unrealized dream for most of us because we never get that mortgage actually paid off. Until then, the bank owns your home, and you pay them interest, lots of it, usually more money in interest than the original price of the home. But the Saving You Money team has discovered a new approach to pay your mortgage off a lot sooner, save tons of money in interest, and turn that dream into a reality years earlier. It's the kind of coincidence we TV people love, that an accelerated version of the American dream is coming true right here at the corner of Promised Land and American Pride.
Do you think about that day when you send in the last payment?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to have a big smiley face at the end of the check. I'll sign my name with a big smiley face on the end. It'll be nice.
You'll own this place.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Tom Burns is talking about paying off his mortgage, owning his townhome outright, and not in 30 or even 15 years.
I explained to them that I'm going to have my house paid off in less than 5 years, and they think I'm crazy.
No, he isn't independently wealthy. He's a working class guy, a valet at a strip casino. And he isn't nuts either. He made a simple and smart change in his banking behavior, taking all the income he makes and putting it where it can work harder for him.
I use the money to my advantage. I use the bank systems to my advantage. Instead of the bank making money off of me, I'm taking control. And you can do it too. It's that easy.
It's a brilliant system that originated about 12 years ago in Australia and has slowly made its way here. Tom uses software he bought from a local company to track his progress. It costs $3,500, no small price tag, but it will save him $300,000 in interest. He had a healthy dose of skepticism going in, but figured the potential upside was worth the risk.
Because I thought I was just going to get slammed and slammed, but there was no hidden charges, no nothing. It was great.
We don't want this to get too complicated, so we'll make it real simple here. This is your mortgage. It's full of red ink, the money you owe. This is your paycheck. It could soak up some of that debt, but normally you leave it in a checking account and the two don't affect each other. Under this plan, your mortgage in a way becomes your checking account. You put your paycheck into it every 2 weeks. It soaks up some of that red ink, some of that debt. That means the balance here is lower, you pay less interest, and you save money.
You don't even feel it.
Yep.
You're just doing the exact same thing you used to do. Instead of putting it in your checking account, put it towards the balance owed on the line of credit.
Just about anyone can pay off their home using this method.
What would you say in a nutshell?
I would say it's harder to explain than it is to do.
So if you're wondering why this neighbor has a smile on his face and walks a little lighter on his feet when he picks up his mortgage statement from the mailbox, now you know. It's because he has about 4 years and 7 months left until his house is paid off. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I know this is definitely one of those, come on, sounds too good to be true stories, but the Saving You Money team has been test driving this system since February, 3 of us doing it, and it really does work. One message we want to get out to anyone who thinks they might want to give this a try: do your homework and beware predatory lenders who offer something that sounds like this or looks like this but ends up robbing you of your equity. Now, for more on all this, I really invite you to tune in later tonight to a Saving You Money special report focused solely on mortgages. That's tonight right after Nightside at 11:15.
A military jet.
In a nutshell now, how does it work?
Okay, the key banking principle is that the interest on your mortgage is calculated on the daily balance. So the idea is to keep the daily balance as low as possible so you pay less interest. So more of your payments actually go toward paying down the mortgage rather than being consumed by the interest.
Okay, and we all know if you've looked at your mortgage statement, those first payments you make, it's all interest. Very little goes to the principal. This reverses that. It accelerates on itself after a while to a degree where the guy we feature is going to pay off his townhome in less than 5 years, and he was planning on a 30-year mortgage.
Correct. And most people, they just settle for a 30-year mortgage because that's what they've been told it's going to take them that long to pay off.
And I have a theory that that's what leads to a lot of irresponsible spending, because you figure, I'm never going to get out from under this thing anyway. This puts you in control of your finances. And you want to go buy a new TV for $1,000, fine, but you can plug it in and it'll show you, okay, that's going to add another 3 months to the time before you pay off your house.
That is correct. And the whole concept is about you taking charge of your mortgage instead of having your lender tell you what to do and how long it's going to take to pay it off.
Hi, my name is Harj Gill, and I'm the creator of the Speed Equity Mortgage Acceleration System. That was me being interviewed on NBC's Saving You Money. We can all agree that buying a home is the American dream. Unfortunately, along with that dream home usually comes a hefty mortgage that will lock you into a 30-year sentence in trying to pay it off. And for most people, it will end up costing them as much in interest as the price of the home. And that's a lot of money. Since 1995, my passion and life's work has been helping families just like yours to slash years off their home loans and save tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest using my revolutionary system. As you saw in the NBC report, there are numerous companies that have cropped up since I went public with the system in 1997, and they're charging innocent homeowners like you thousands and thousands of dollars for their imitation software programs. I don't believe anybody should be paying that amount of money for the system because I created to help people get out of debt, not to put them into more debt. So please, be aware of imitations because you do not need to spend thousands of dollars to implement the speed equity system. What's more, this is the only mortgage acceleration system that has received rave reviews from leading industry and financial experts. Personal Investment magazine said it shows how you can cut the term of your home loan significantly. Your Mortgage magazine said it gives us hope that we can achieve freedom from our mortgage before a ripe old age. Mortgage Know-How magazine said it's like having your money do aerobics. And as you saw in the video, NBC Saving You Money said it's a brilliant system. Now, one of the most common questions I always get asked by people, and especially when I'm being interviewed on radio and TV, is exactly how much time and interest can people save using the system? The answer to that question is it depends on each individual's financial situation. You see, we are no longer talking about being enslaved to a 30-year amortization schedule like most mortgages. Instead, this system is all about empowering you to take total control of your mortgage so you decide how quickly you want to pay it off. What I can tell you is that the average amount of interest people have saved since I started teaching this system is over $109,000, and the average amount of time people are saving is 16 years. How much you save will depend entirely on your personal financial situation. Just imagine, what could you do with all that extra time or an extra $109,000 in your pocket instead of it going to your lender? You could pay for your kids to go to college, take that dream vacation you always wanted, or purchase another investment property. Those are the types of choices you will be forced to make if you choose to utilize the speed equity system effectively, as countless people have done in 8 different countries. Let me give you a couple of examples from people that have successfully implemented it. Vicki Williams from California, who saved over $108,000 and slashed 18 years off her mortgage. Brian Gibson from Washington, who saved over $127,000 and nearly 15 years. Nick and Christine Randall from Western Australia, who saved over $97,000 and cut 8 years off their mortgage. I could go on and on with many, many more case examples. But the reason I'm telling you all this is because I really want you to start thinking about what a huge life-changing decision you're about to make when you choose to implement the speed equity system in your life. So, to summarize, the speed equity system has been around since 1995. It's the only one that's been reviewed and approved of by leading industry and financial experts. Our unique software is designed to save you the maximum amount of time and interest, with the average savings amounting to a small fortune for most people. And finally, please be aware of imitations, because you do not need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for inferior versions of this system. On that note, thank you for visiting my website. I invite you to explore the different speed equity subscription options available to you, and I look forward to helping you own your home years sooner as well.